goodbye to those old lies. Follow your dreams, you'll see what you can be when you believe. Never give up on your dreams. That shining good your world can be. Reach for your dreams, believe you can be what you wanna be. Follow your dreams and you'll see how shining good your world can be.
Hi, it's me, felzbug, and I'm back with another review. Oh man, and I've got UW01 Superion. Oh yeah, and I'm not going to do all the transformating on this review, but I'm going to compare this one to the Hasbro one. Yeah, and man oh man, I cannot wait to open this up. And it's about time, Takara. It's taking you forever to bring out Superion. I've been waiting forever, it seems. Yeah, so I'm real excited. And man, great picture on the cover right there. And just this fantastic to have like a figure, and you know, the figures all together in one just reminds me when they had those gift sets back when I was a little kid. And of course nobody could afford them, except for the spoiled rotten kids. They used to get those sets, but not me. One at a time, felzbug. One at a time. Well, anyway, let's go and check out the box real fast. So there you go, there's the front. And look, there's a side with the logo. And there is the back. And that is just fantastic. I really like this back, because it just shows Unite Warriors, and it's got Silverbolt, Firebolt, or the Japanese it says Firebolt, but it's Fireflight, and then Slingshot, Skydive, and Air Raid. Yeah, and then, you know, shows Superion, and at the bottom, Scramble Mode. Yeah, harkening back to the good old days. Alright, and let's just go and show this other side right here. Yep, and we'll show the top real fast like this. Yeah, there you go. We're not going to show the bottom that just has the usual, you know, I don't know, stuff that says, hey, this is stuff, and junk and stuff, you know, that stuff. Yeah. Oh man, but then I showed it. What are you thinking, Handy Hands? Anyways, I just can't wait to open them up, so let's not waste any more time and get to the reviewing. And then the inevitable eating. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Come on, quick, get the camera, hit the top button. Oh wait, you didn't hit it. Alright, so before I go and open up the box just to show the packaging, right here it came with the coin, and I didn't think it would, but yeah, it did. There you go. UW01 Masterpiece. Transformers. UW01 Superion. Right there. So yep, and this opens up, and that's the name, Silverbolt, Slingshot. Yeah. So yeah. So there it is. Nothing really fancy on it. And the back is just going to be there with Hasbro. And the packaging, you saw the box before at the beginning. And then if we go over here, boom. We open it up and we've got Unite Warriors, UW01. And then the picture of the aerial bots. And then they have the names. And it's kind of interesting because here it says Fireflight, but it says Firebolt in Japanese. And there's Silverbolt, and of course Silverbolt. Slingshot is just Sling in Japanesey. And then Air Raid is Air Raider. And then Skydive is just Skydive. So there it all is there. And then right here is the Tick Spickies. Right, so he's got the strength of a 10, the intelligence of a 3, let's see, the speed of a 9, endurance of a 10, the rank of a 5, courage of a 9, fire blast of an 8, and the skill of a 9. So right there, there's Superion. And then, hold on, let me move this again. And so now you can kind of see, this is a layout. So they're all put in a box, right there, just laid out this way. And yeah, you can see them all with the weapons and the parts are all laid out. So that's what you get, and it'll say UW01 Superion, and then Autobot Aerial Bots Combiner Superion. So that's it, an Autobot symbol. So there you go. Now let's get to open them up. Woohoo! Alright, I have to show this because this is one of the coolest things I've seen. I love that. As soon as I opened it up, the aerial bots are having a barbecue with this guy over here on top of Metroplex. How is that not awesome? Yeah, there he is frying up some Energon. Would explode, and there's some Tabasco sauce. Who don't like Tabasco sauce? Oh man, that's awesome. But this is the instruction booklet, and yeah, as soon as I opened up, I saw that on the back. So it just goes through. It's just showing the weapons, who they go to, yeah, the way it's laid out in the box, and then it has the instructions for transforming Silverbolt, Fireflat. I'm just going to go quickly through it. Fireflat, Slingshot, Slingshot again, Skydive, Skydive, Air Raid, Air Raid again, and then putting Superion all together. So there you go. And pretty nice right there. And I don't know what's here. Yep. And okay, so there you go again. Superion made a different setup right there. Yep, and showing you that you could put other figures on it. Yeah, so there you go. And coming, UW2. Right, so Menasor is coming right there. So there you are. I mean, that's looking pretty awesome. I'm very happy with this. And this picture makes it all worth it. How can you not love that picture? So, yeah, just awesome. Alright, now let's get back. Alright, so here we have Air Raid and Air Raid. So this is the Takara version, and of course the Hasbro version. And I'm just going to do these quick because there's a lot to go through, and I don't want to make the video too long. So you could just see the differences. Actually, the Hasbro version has some more paint apps on the wings. You can see it just has the extra colors on it. You know, whereas here it just stops, whereas the Takara goes through. And the cockpit has like a darker gray, and then gray, and also the Autobot symbol, whereas here it's just all gray going on it. And the sides, just the sides, you see yellow, here's yellow, and there's the gray. Alright, we're going to go to the next one, and the next one will be, oh man, Skydive. So here's the Takara, and here's the Hasbro. And instantly you can see the difference. I mean, you put them to the side, and you've got, you know, blue over here with the lightning bolts. Nothing here. Yeah, so you can just see the difference on these two guys. And again, we've got the Autobot symbol here, and none on the nose cone here. So you can just see more black over here. Here's more red for him. And just going all around. Yep. Just to quickly go through. So let's look at the next. And the next one is Firefly. Yeah, Firefly. And we have the Takara over here and the Hasbro here. And again, we could see some differences. Extra black here, just a little bit here. Black striping going all the way, and we've got a yellow stripe and a blue stripe on the wings. Autobot symbols. And no Autobot on the nose cone. Yep, and here, just mostly red. It does have the blue and the gold. And for the wings back here, more blue and the gold. And here we got red, white, blue, yellow. So there you go for this guy. And then we'll go to Slingshot. Quick Slinger, right? And here we go. Oddly enough, there's a Takara and the Hasbro. And the difference here is Hasbro's cockpit is nice and neat, and Takara's is sloppy. Yeah, not often. And of course you have the stripe going down here, and differences on the wing design. Yeah. And for the back, just a blue stripe here, whereas here you have the extra. So actually, you know, Hasbro did a very nice job with him. Just bringing him along much more. Yep. So there you go. And of course we have the leader of the aerial bots. We have, hold on a second, let me try to get this up a little bit more. Yeah, and of course we have the leader, Silverbolt. And the Hasbro has the repro labels. So, you know, big sticker here, extra sticker here, lots of stickers here, and the sides. Just so you could, so it's not exactly a fair comparison. But here, the nose cone mostly black, here white, and then you've got the Autobot symbol, yellow, black. And the Hasbro was pretty much just like this, having this, but here is the sticker to replace it that goes over on it. So yeah, there are some differences. You know, there was nothing really on the tail that I remember. And when we go to the back, it's like this, and the side over here. So yep. So now let's go and get them on robot mode real fast and check them out. Whew! Alright, so here we have Air Raid and Air Raid in their robot modes. And I'm not going to spend too much time because it's 5 figures and I don't want a 50-minute video. But just showing you basically the difference. You know, the Takaras are going to have painted here. In here, nice paint job. Here's just kind of the, I don't know, that orangey color, brownish orange. Same thing here. For the arms, it's got yellow. And here, you know, if we go to the side, here we're going to see yellow, whereas here is gray. And, you know, when we go to the back, we'll just look at the back real fast. And the back again, just like in, you know, the vehicle mode, here's the Autobot symbol, none here. And you've got the different tones of gray for the cockpit. And then we go back sides real fast over here. And of course the fists are the same. Same type of fists, only in white. So really, yeah. The Hasbro actually has a little more paint apps on it. You can see, you know, on the head it's got more paint apps. It's got a little bit extra brown here and on the side of the arms. But, you know, to be honest, I'm going with this guy. I like the way the Takara looks better for him. So let's go to the next guy. I think we'll go do Skydive. Alright, so here we have Skydive and Skydive. And really, you could tell the chest is a big difference. Here it's just all red. Here we've got some nice black. Little touches of blue mixed in over here. Little red down at the bottom. You got a little bit of black here, whereas here there's a lot of black. One thing when I got him, his arm was actually reversed the wrong way. So instead of facing the proper way, it was faced the opposite way. So you just popped it. Well, it's something that pops out. And one more thing is, okay, this, I can do this here. I can raise up his arm, but on the Hasbro version, yeah, he's got like no strength in the joints, you know, for here. And same thing here, really light. Whereas the Takara has nice joints on them. And also, you know, the legs are nice, whereas here, those legs, you know, really loose. So, yeah, the quality is much better on the Takara. So here, you know, the extra paint here. Of course, you can see the same blue for the back, you know, wings. That's a big difference. But otherwise, you know, and again, Autobot symbol here, none here. So, yep, Skydive is done. So let's go to Firefly. Alright, and here we have Firefly and his robot mode. And here you can see the difference. Hasbro Takara again. Much more blue here, much more silver. It's just painted as a block. Whereas here, they kind of painted around areas. Face-wise, about the same. For the joints, there's red in there, whereas here, just gray. Also at the top here, the I don't know, the wheel at the front, I can't think of the proper name right now. But yeah, here it's gray, whereas here it's red. Go down, you can see differences. Red again, extra bits of red. Still black, very similar for these guys. Just more accurate paint job over here. We go sides, pretty much the same. Go the back, and we're going to get the right there. And this time, whoa, no Autobot symbol. What happened? Yeah. But you have the black part of the cockpit there. And so, yeah, a little extra black stripe and black in the back. But that's really about the differences on them. But one big difference is, the joints for the arms are okay on them. But here, those legs just dangle. Whereas here, nice and tight. So the Takara is definitely getting the QC control done really nicely. Oh man, he fell down. But he fell down with style. Alright, so let's get to Slingshot. Alright, and of course we have Sling and Slingshot, or Quick Slinger. Yeah, that was the Hasbro name, but it's Slingshot. And you can see the differences here between the two of them. And actually, just like the cockpit before, they messed up on his glasses. Look at that. See, there's like a little splotchy on it. So it's not that nice. And actually, I kind of prefer the blue. I think that looks awesome, the blue on the Hasbro. I like that better than what's here. But, again, you can see the differences with the extra black. And, yeah, landing gear. I forget who it was. I couldn't remember landing gear. But it's landing gear, not wheel. But, yeah, you can see the differences. Also, the fists. Here, it's a black on the outside and the inside of the fist. Whereas here, they just painted the inside of the fist black. Yeah. And, of course, when we look at the arms, a little bit of black in here, whereas this is white. The legs here being black. White on the Takara. We go to the side view, and we can see the legs. A little bit of black there. There's white. And go to the back, and we can see a little sloppy paint job they did on the cockpit. But it does a nice black lines in the back. And back to the front. So, yeah, let's just go and take a look at the leader. And there's a little bit of cheating on the Hasbro because, yeah, I kind of got the repro labels for Slingshot. So he has an advantage over Takara. But let's take a look because they both look great. Alright, and here we have the Takara and the Hasbro. And the Hasbro, again, has the repro labels, which gives him a big advantage. Because normally this is all black. This arm is all white, just like this one. There aren't any little extra stickers for the gold on it. The knees were just all black. These were all black. No extra details there. Just so you know, there are extra things on this. But when we look at it, there are differences. I gotta say, in pictures, the yellow did not look good. But here, having it in person, I'm really liking the look of this one. Now, if I were to go straight figures, I'm actually really liking how he looks. I really think he looks fantastic. So let's go, and we'll turn to the side. And both their guns are exactly the same. So if we go to the side again, this would normally be all white, but it's got sticker and sticker there as well. And we go to the side, this would be all orange, but here's some stickers. And when we look on the side here on the legs, yeah, he's got a little bit of a sticker here too, which, they would both be the same. And, he's got stickers on the side. We go to the back. Back is pretty much the same right there. You can see some of the stickers on the Hasbro version. The side, get to the side. Now we see the Autobot symbol here, because of course they're reversed. And here, more white, more red over on the Hasbro version over here. So you can just see the differences. And back here. Yep. So, now that we can't see their heads, so let's just go and get them into Superion mode. Yeah, and I'm just going to put them side by side to take a look at them. Let's do it. Alright, and here we have Warriors Unite Superion. And just looking absolutely fantastic. I'm really liking this guy. And I put them together as they showed them on the back of the package. You know, which is just really, you know, awesome just to see them all together. Now, normally I have it swapped the opposite way, but actually I like this way too. Before I had, you know, Fire Flat and Slingshot on the bottoms. Air Raid and Dive Bomb would be on the top. So just showing them the way they are. All the ratchets are nice and tight all the way around. You know, the arms are nice and tight. Nothing's flopping around. Nothing's falling off. Really awesome to have, you know, Superion. It's the superior Superion, I would say. You know, and of course just going around to the back. But just everything is really nice on them. I mean, I like the white hands. They're much better than the black. They just look better. More Superion-y, I guess. So, yeah, I'm not going to go over articulation because that's been done before. But let me bring my Hasbro. And again, it does have repro labels on it. So, just to show you real fast, the repro labels. One, the visor is a repro label. This is a repro label. This silver is repro. Repro label. Little dot here is repro label. And on the legs, these should just be all orange. But there's repro label in there. Just so you know, when you compare, you go, wow, Hasbro has so much. No, it's the repro labels. So I would like to see, you know, how they change things up a little bit for the Takara repro labels. But yeah, you could just see them together and how, you know, the differences in the amount of red used. You know, much less red for the Warriors United here, white. But then they kind of link this part together, which really works really well. Because it's kind of odd that it breaks like that. Just red and then black. But the red going across is pretty good. Almost like Superman's underwear. Yeah, I went there. But really, Superion is a great figure. I loved the Hasbro version. And so, of course, when you have the Takara with really good QC. And I've got to stress that's really it. Now, I will say my Slingshot does have, you know, I don't know why that cockpit's painted like that. It should have been neater like the Hasbro. And the head has that splotch on it. But it's probably one out of, you know, many, you know, one mistake out of a grouping. I don't think they're all like that. So, really, you gotta pick. This is a way to go for Superion. It is the superior Superion. So, shouldn't I be saying this at the eating time? I mean, summation. Yeah, let's get to the summation. Alright, time for the summation. So, what do I think about Unite Warriors Superion? Oh man, it is easily the superior Superion. And not because, you know, usual reasons are it's got better paint apps. Yeah, usually that's the reason. But that's not why. The reason is the quality. This figure is just pure quality throughout. You know, you don't get the loose joints, you know, things not snapping together right or snapping together loose. No, everything is nice and tight. So this is what the Hasbro version should have been. Yeah. Hasbro, take notes. Follow Takara. Takara, don't follow Hasbro. Because you were doing that for a while too. Yeah. But I'm so glad that they actually put quality into Superion because this figure deserves it. I mean, let's be honest. Out of the Combiner Wars figures, Superion is the best. He's better than Menasor, and he is better than Defensor. So having an awesome version of it is fantastic, and I loves it. Yeah. So I really kudos to you, Takara, for making a great figure. I mean, like here in Taiwani, it's about the same price, you know, buying this or getting all the figures separate like. Yeah, they work out to around the same price. So, is it worth it if it costs more money to import it? And I would actually have to say yes, because you're getting a much better figure. Yeah, based on quality, and that's what we want. And that's one of the biggest complaints throughout Combiner Wars, is the quality. So, awesome, awesome, awesome. Is he nice? Yep. Is he shiny? Oh, yes, he's shiny. And is he good? Oh, you bet he's good. Nice, shiny, good. Well, that can only mean one thing. And I haven't done this in a long time. Whew. And hands. Never do that again. You know what I'm talking about. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Nice, shiny, good. Come on, you just give in. Just give it. My eye, it's horrific. Ah! That is pretty awful. Pretty awful. My eye fell out. How embarrassing is that? Totally. Good talk. Good talk. Bye! Handy Hands, you want to help me out over here? Handy Hands, help!